All right, where are we? We are in the North 9-hole Cup. We're in the final round, the weekend round, if you will. I'm in my 77 account, so I'm playing rookie in this account. I played I played my pro account earlier today, and all I had to do was hit an eagle on the last hole, and I would have ended up in the top 10, and was dinking around, and did not get it done. I did pick up one, then I dropped the very last hole, so it was like a choke, just messing around and messed it up. Let's see if we can do better here. So what we're going to need to do is I came into this round with a 15, and I'm going to need to shoot that exact round. And I'm sure, I haven't looked up at the top, but I'm sure I'm going to have to pick up one somewhere. One of these par 3s or one of these par 5s. Well, there's one of the par 5s. I'm close on a couple of them. These par 3s, I don't know. The par 3s are iffy. I've been way the hell off on the par 3s. But that might be... In pro, I was way the hell off. We'll see what happens here. We'll see. Hole number 1. What is hole number 1? And we need to get eagles on all of these. So what's the wind like? What is the wind like? That wind's not bad. That wind's not bad. I think I can play this with just a regular power 3 ball with that wind. I'm pretty sure. Let's see what my options are if I have to up it. If I have to up the ball, dead ball might work. If I have to go to a power ball, I think that dead ball will work fine. But otherwise, I'm just going to take a Kingmaker, and I have no freaking clue. What I should do is practice. I should practice these holes if I want to get good results, because these 3 par 4s are abso-freaking-lutely critical. And it's how much topspin, how much spin to put on them. Let's practice it once. I got some practice tokens. Let's practice. I probably should practice every one of the holes just to get me close, but probably end up with a better result. But the par 4s are the critical ones, and we'll take our chances. That mid par 5, though, I think it's the mid par 5, there's a double bounce rough bump that you can do. It might be the first one. I've been so close, so close. 1.7. I took my cheat sheet. I've got one club here that I don't usually play. I'm trying to get used to hitting the Thor's hammer. Oh, and did I practice? Whew, I did practice. I did. Seems like I need to put on just a little. I'm going to take off one topspin. Probably should use a power 4 ball if I wanted to hit it consistent. Puts me about 3/4 of a ring into power. Hitting a 1-ring grade on the outside. I'm really kind of concerned about I barely hit that. About the topspin, because you can overshoot it, but you really kind of want to get up there on the hill so that you can bleed down. But I'm not sure that if I'd have put that one topspin on there, might have been better. But I'm going to have to do a little bit of power. Have to do a little bit of power on it, or I'll have to bring out a 4 power ball. I think that's what I might do. That'll change my setup, though, because what I'm looking for, I should have actually explained what I was doing on that shot. I just took it. I played this hole a few times, so I know the starting spot. It's always just how much topspin to put on it. Easily getting it done with a Titan. in the hole. Old Santa blowing me some kisses. I don't know if I would play my Endbringer that way. You can, obviously. They're definitely going to get pushed off by the wind, so if they hit it, that was probably the better side to hit it on and hit the flagpole. If they'd hit that perfect or great to the left, it might have missed. That's the thing about running the topspin when you got a low-level Endbringer like that, is you can see how fast the ball was going. If it hadn't hit the flagpole, it probably would have missed it. It's the running the topspin is dangerous because it doesn't have the ball guide, and it looks like, hey, it's going to stop right there, but it'll go a lot farther. Typically, the way you'd play an Endbringer like that is you'd put a little bit of backspin on it and get up closer to the cup. You could still put some topspin on it, but you want to get closer to the cup. All right, what are we doing here? Let me think about ball inventory. I really don't like having to do any overpower on it. We want to just standardize the shot, but I don't know if I want to burn. I suppose I could just bring out a Power 5 ball. I'll just bring out a Power 5 ball. We'll call it a day. And I'll change my angle. That'll be all right. That'll be all right. Rise of the Fallen. So what I normally do here is there's a trying to get my blue ring on that rough area right there. So if my blue ring's on that rough and I do max curl, it'll bring it around. I'm going to come in just a little because I only have two side spin. 3-5, that's 4. Gets me right there. Max curl. Isn't it perfect? Need to turn my grid on. Now it's all about topspin and trajectory. I can live with that. That still gives me a little bit of work to do. Let's turn my grid on. The test pattern. I came in a little bit on the left hand side there because I only had the 2 side spin instead of 3. I use that rough over there, so if you're on that rough line with an APOC and you do max curl, you can do a max curl shot. I sometimes putting a little bit of curl on for flavor is one thing, but like that type of shot, if you can bring it way off to the left and then bring it back to the right, it kind of opens up the fairway. Gives you a run to the cup. Obviously, if you hit it long enough. Whew. That's a long ass putt for me. All right, hole number 1 is in the book. In the books. See which way the wind's blowing on hole number 2. Hole number 2, I did a 50% wind adjustment on hole number 2 in pro, but we were getting a headwind and I should have probably did like a 70. Still got pushed way off the cup. Nice shot. Good game. Good luck. Good luck in the tournament, man. Rise of the Fallen. Hole number 2, which way's the wind blowing? That wind works for us. I'm gonna bring a, I'm not sure, seems like bring out a katana. I don't think I need a katana. I might need a katana for the spin. That bag will work. I'm going to do a max adjustment no matter where I'm at in my club. And I'm going to do like a 60% pull. I was doing a 50, but the wind was blowing 180 degrees different than where it is right now in pro. And it just seems like I haven't been pulling it enough. You probably need to switch balls there, bro. I don't think you need a 5 power ball. Maybe. Are you going to switch that up? You can probably do that with any ball other than a Berserker. There you go, Quasar. Where the cup's at, the cup is on a mound. There's a hill right at it, and so it's easy to blow past this cup. See how far they get pushed off. They hit it perfect. See if they go right at it or if they get pushed off of it. And they got way pushed off. It looked like they did about a normal adjustment. Okay, 3.5, 5.6 rings. There's 5, 6. Hitting it perfect. Now I've been trying that shot right there, and I've been ending up stuck up at the top, and it hasn't rolled down the hill, and I haven't got the run at the cup. I still underpulled it. At 60%, I still underpulled it. That's the first time I've gotten it to run down the hill, though. It's pushed it so far. Like if you're doing like a 10 or a 20 or a 30% adjustment, it hasn't. It's clipped in the fairway up there, and it's just stuck up at the top. It never rolled down the hill. I mean, I'm getting myself long putts all day. Evidently that's what I'm going to do. That is a long putt for me. So good luck in the tournament, my man. Good luck. All right, what are we on? We're on hole number 3. Hole number 3. What is hole number 3? All right, which way's the wind blowing? And I'm going to bring out, I'm going to switch up my wood, and I'm going to bring out I think I can actually take this with this bag, with that wind, and I'm going to bring out a Guardian. I can probably get up there far enough, and I can take a regular Power 3 ball. I'm going to take a Kingmaker. Let me make sure, just in case I do need to use this bag. I got a Guardian in as well. All right, let's switch that to number 2. That's one less thing you got to do while you're out there. if I can get an opponent. D&D. I'm supposed to play D&D today, but a video game came out, and one of my buddies is jonesing on the video game today. I'm going to do 10%, so that's 275. If I can get lined up. 275. Hitting it perfect. I think where the cup is now, I wasn't trying to hit all the way to the end. I wanted to be back where I'm at so that I can start a little bit off to the left and try and put on some right hand side spin and go up the hill to the cup, instead of, if I was all the way at the end, you'd go straight at the cup and then it breaks really hard to the left right before it gets to the cup. And I'm trying to ride the hill up to the cup instead of I'm going to do a 15% wind adjustment. Nice. And my opponent's going to have a pretty good angle if they brought the right club. See where my red line's at. Start off a little to the left and then bring it back to the right. Get a run at it. 2.1 rings. Rings exactly. Oh fuck, and then I hit it great. Arrgh. That'd have been right there. That'd have been close. Might have missed on the other side, but that'd have been close. So I'm talking about, I like their angle to the cup. I had to move it over to the left and then put on right hand side spin to straighten it out, but they're already in that position. But you need to bring out a bigger hitting club so you don't have to do any overpower on it or use the wind. And they're using the wind, so that'll push them off. If they hit it perfect, they put some curl on it, and they got a little bit of overpower, and they hit it great to the left. Roll back down towards the cup. Come on. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Would have liked to have hit that last shot perfect. I hate these kind of putts where you're on the side hill, you're facing forward, but you're having to hit it to the side. Those aren't my favorite kind of putts, even though they're short like that. Those are difficult putts for me. For whatever reason, I don't like them. I don't. All right, hole number 4. Hole number 4. What is hole number 4? All right, we have a straight up shot going right right at it. Which way's the wind blowing? It's blowing with us. I'm gonna bring that bag, and I'm gonna bring, well, I'll bring that bag just in case. No, I don't want that bag. I don't want that bag. I want that bag. I'm pretty sure it's a grizzly. I'm gonna bring a navigator. And I'm gonna bring a quasar. Some of these holes there is a backboard. I'm not sure if there's a backboard on this hole or not. There might be. There might be a way to bring it back down towards the cup. Maybe. I go first. 4.1. I am right at max club. Pull it back a little. .1 divided by 0.9, 6.83 rings. There's 6.83. Isn't it perfect? I thought for a second there it was giving me the look like it might go in. It was giving me that almost going in. Close. Still didn't pull it enough, and I did a 50% at 0.9. I was actually pretty close in pro, and I left it short because it seemed like it was rolling out, and it ended up stopping right where the ball guide said it was going to stop. They got exactly the same wind as me. Exactly. That is going to be long. Let's see how long that goes. It looked to me like that's going to be really long, but I could be wrong. I was. Are we in the same exact spot? That must be the drop area. Hitting it perfect. In the hole. I gotta remember to turn that off. I was trying to get practice tokens, so I had a couple things going, and they're all empty now. Okay, what do we got? What do we have? First of all, let's see which way the wind's blowing. Headwind, a little. Let me turn that, whatever that is, off. Put on none. What was I running here? Put on none. None. Okay, let's go look at the hole. Hole number 5. This is the one with the second bounce rough bump. Let me plug some numbers in here. 2 divided by 1. 15%, and it was plus 0.1. Alright, I'm taking this with my number 2 bag. Number 2. I'm going to switch that back up for a sniper. And I'm going to take it with a Kingmaker. I have been so close on this hole. But no cigar. Now I will say I've hit it perfect into the cup, I think every time, so I've had that going for me. But I haven't made it. But I've been super close. I don't know what a grate on the second shot would look like, and I don't want to find out today. I'm going to do 10% on the drive. Two backspin. Two, three. I'm going to do 2-5 just to be safe. Two rings great to the right. Shouldn't hurt me there, but if you go too far, if you hit it, if you're trying to get all the way to the tip and you hit it to the right, you run out of fairway faster and you can get caught up in the rough, which is bad. Which is really bad. Okay, I'm going to do a 15% at 1 per ring plus 0.1. So 1.15 times whatever the wind is divided by 1 plus 0.1. I had it in my calculator at a 50% adjustment, so I'm glad I looked at it before I plugged the number in. That would have been bad. Denner came out here the other day with a power 5 ball and just drove right across. And that's what my opponent right there is doing. He brought a topspin boost ball, I will say that. And he was able to get over there, and he was in definite long iron range. With a Goliath, you can do a straight up rough bump. Okay. It's a little on the outside, so I'm going to do plus 2. 2.9, 343, 345. There's 3, 4, 5. Oh, fuck. Dang it. Dang it. I was having a hard time getting it lined up where it was right going into the cup. I'd move it and it would be on the right hand side, and then I'd move it back and it'd be on the left hand side. I couldn't get it to go right at the flagpole. And I don't like being that close where they're 7/8 of a ring off of the... With the Nirvana, if you hit it one ring great to the right there, you're clipping it. And that's a big ass pull as well. They pulled it so far it might, if they hit it perfect, might clip the rough. Dang it. All right, I really feel like that was my best shot at a Alvey. I've been just so close on that hole this week. Figured if I was going to get an albio, it would be on that hole. But no dice. Formula One. Well, it might be Formula 4. All right. What do we got here? What do we have? I think this is the next par 4. It is. Let's look at this hole. Hole number 6. Which way's the wind blowing? I wasn't paying attention. Dang it. I'm gonna practice this hole once. I think I need to bring out my number, I need to bring out my number 5 bag. And I'm gonna let's bring out the big stuff. Let's back out so I can practice it once. Practice. This is all about topspin and hitting it perfect. And I'm pretty sure you got to do a max over power shot. In pro today, the wind was blowing headwind like that, and I had to lay it up over on the left-hand side, that left-hand fairway, and then go at it from there. You couldn't get over. Not unless you had a power 10 ball, which they only sell in Europe. They don't sell them in the Americas. You can get a power 10 ball with 12 side spin, 4 side spin assist, precision 16. Can I make it? No, I can't. Okay. Overpower. I'm going to try 4. What's 4 topspin look like? What's that look like? That looks better. That's 4 topspin. 4-6. There's 4-5. That was 2 rings, solid 2 rings, great to the left. I don't think that'll make it. Will it make it past that? No. That topspin might have been like 1. I had 4 on there. I might need to use 5. But it's important to take this shot right here because it's very likely that I could end up in a similar spot. So we want to know. I'm going to do a straight up shot at it. We'll see if a straight up. It should put me in like mid wedge. There's max wedge. There's mid. Let's see if I can run my topspin that far. Nope. So it's a max. It's eking towards the max. Eking towards the max. Get where I can see my ball guide. Okay, I'm just going to do a regular adjustment and see if it pushes me off. So it'd be 3-5-8. So 3-6. There's 3-6. Anticipation. I think that'd have been right though. If I'm in that same position, I think I'm going to just do the max number, maybe plus 0.1. You can do the down the hill. I've got several teammates that have been doing bringing it back down the hill. Sometimes that's the shot, but if you can go straight at it, I'm always a bigger fan of going straight at it, if you can. What gets me is put it in the position where it's actually in the hole and then make your wind adjustment from there. Like they never ever had it so that it was going directly into the hole. And then they eyeballed it. Okay. Hey, good luck in the tournament. Good luck in the tournament, my man. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right, I had 4 on there. I think I can do 5. Let's play it. Let's play it, and let's try not to hit it 2 solid rings great to the left this time. Let's try and hit it perfecto. Let's try and hit it perfect. If I can get an opponent. If the big IF, the 16-letter word. Joe Blow. The Clan of No Name. My favorite spaghetti westerns. The man with no name. I love that movie. Okay, 3 and 5. That's where I want to be. 3-8. And be 4-2. And I hit it 2 rings great the other way. Now I'll be in the sand where my other opponent was at. Okay. Somewhere in between those 2 greats, there's a perfect. I would bet money on it. I would be willing to place money on that bet. I hit a 2-ring great to the left, and I hit a 2-ring great to the right, and I'm gonna bet that somewhere 2 rings on the inside of either one of those shots is a perfect. All I got to do is hit this shot perfect, and it'll go in the hole. Guaranteed. If I hit this shot perfect and it doesn't go in the hole, it's going in the hole. I'd rather be where my opponent's at, but you got to take the shot where you're at. Hit it perfect, it goes in the hole. That was not perfect. That was not perfect. Dropped a shot. Now I have to pick up one of these last holes. I'm going to just pick them all up. We'll just make the last 3 and then we'll call it a day. Nice. Nice shot. Good game. Good luck. All right, what do we got? What do we have left here? What do we have left? That was bad. right, all right. I think I really would like to play this with a 3-sidesman ball. I think a 3-sidesman ball is required. The cup is in a better spot than it used to be, but I still think a 3-sidesman ball is the way to roll. See if I can even be close. I haven't been close all week, but I haven't taken that many shots at it, so what do you expect? Am I gonna get an opponent? Am I? Here, let's back out. Let's practice it once. Since I need to pick one up, let's practice it one time and at least have a little bit of forewarning. Be nice to get back on track. Since I lost that, it'd be nice to get back on track on the very next hole. Not that I have any high hopes about making a hole-in-one on this. This is not a hole that I've made a lot of hole-in-ones on it, regardless of where the pin placement is. The other pin placement, I have made a couple hole-in-ones on it, but it's not a big hole-in-one type hole for me. If I can get a freaking opponent. Thank you, Louis. 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 That's Louis to you. Okay, let's see what Louis does. We are in practice. They didn't put all their backspin on it, and I think there was a way to get down that hill there. I have no freaking clue how. I mean, they eyeballed. I have no clue. I think they just threw it out there. Just threw it out. Well, that's one way to go at it. It'd be 4-3-3. There's 4-3-3. That's a 30% adjustment. Hitting it perfect. Still didn't pull it enough. Let's practice it one more time. I wanted to see what that shot looked like there. I didn't like having to pull against that sand down there at the bottom. But we will see. I'm going to hit it off the island on the right. I just wanted to see what that shot looked like. That was not the way that I'm going to play it. But I wanted to try that out since my opponent showed me that. You could take it down the hill. I got a little bit close to it, but I think you might be able to use that backboard and funnel it down towards the cup. It's not necessarily a funnel, but bring your ball guide back down towards the cup. But I still didn't pull it enough, even with the 30%. I'm going to do a 40% here and see what that does. Off the island. I can guarantee you with the other pin placement, we weren't having to do it. This is all manipulated stuff that Playdemic is. Playdemic's manipulating the numbers, like how it's affecting it and what it's doing and what you have to do for an adjustment. And it's all manipulation on their part. Here's Max. I am at Mid Club. .7, 4.2 rings. It's 4.2. Hitting it perfect. Still didn't pull it enough. That was a 40%. At Max Club. And see if my opponent can make their non-replicatable shot. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right, let's play it. I'm gonna do a 55% wind adjustment. Read it and weep. Final round, 55%. Practice it twice and still like way off. I go first. I go first. .9, 6.71 rings. There's 6.71. Hitting it perfect. Dead center perfect too. Dead center. Still didn't pull it enough. I did a 55% wind adjustment there. Should have did 60. I can guarantee you we weren't doing a 60% wind adjustment at max, even though you're in mid club on this before. So this is all numbers. And look at the elevation. Like we say elevation, but it's not. Think about holes where you do that big of an adjustment. This is the hitting over sand, hitting over water. This is something where they've plugged in a number, and it's and you know it's not an even number. It's 61.25. I can order for a perfect shot with no wind. To get there, you'd have to pull X amount extra just to account for whatever variable they plugged into the algorithm. Because if there was no wind, if it was zero wind, and you hit it perfect and you lined it up straight at the cup, it wouldn't go in, because they've plugged in, like, you have to make this type of an adjustment in order for it to go in on a perfect, even if you're lined up and top of the adjustment for the wind. So they know what the adjustments are for the wind, because they've played the game's been out long enough and there's enough resources out there, they know what the wind adjustments should be. So to throw them off, we're gonna put in a variable number that we're gonna call elevation, but it's not elevation, it's just a number that we came up with. And I can guarantee you whatever that number is, I mean, I did a 55% adjustment, was still off the cup. So I should have done probably close to 60. So that means if there was zero wind, that would have been like a 0.6 of a ring adjustment just to handle whatever variable they put in there. Hole number 8. Hole number 8. And this is the toughest of the par 4s, and especially in that wind. All right. Let's think about what we're doing here. Let's think about it. I'm going to take that Thor's hammer because I can run that top spin out, and it's got good ball guide. I think I can get to the right spot with just a power 3 ball. But with that headwind, I might have to bump it. Might have to bump it up. I don't really want to waste any of those precision balls. I can bring out an APOC, I suppose. Let's practice it one time. Let's practice it. I found a spot in Pro where the bounces are running a little bit truer, but it's farther back than where I normally hit, and I think I can just do it with a power 3 ball. Could probably lower that down and just use a Kingmaker. Kingmaker. I'm almost positive that I can. Shit, you could probably do it with a Katana, maybe. Practice. I ran the AGI crew. Well, my opponents obviously got a game plan. They're just going straight at it against the wind. Let's see how they do. Nice. I suppose that is the other way to go, is just to drive it over there. You can see how I did my overpowers earlier. I screwed that hole up, so screwed it up. Three, 5. And I'm gonna say that's a 4-5, and what does that put me? Puts me a whole ring in the power. One ring great to the left. Let's see how I hit here. Nicely. Okay. Okay. We know what that one is. I guess with a power 5 ball, you can just get over there. Don't want to have to take that long ass putt that my opponent's taking though. I almost got a hole-in-one in Pro. I mean, I was like I ended up with a fairly long putt, but I was like a ball width away from the hole when it breezed past it. See, what do I got here? What do I have? What do I have? I guess that's it. I guess that is it. All right. Let's play it. 14's not going to get me anywhere. I got to pick up something, so I'm going to have to get an Albie on the last hole, because you got to get this one. And I don't know that I've even been close to getting Albie on the last hole. I've been trying to do a rough bump, and I've been playing around with my Horizon, trying to do a rough bump on it. See if we can get a run. 3.5 times 1.42. I'm going to do 3 rings if I can get it. Once again, one ring in the power. And once again, hit it great to the left. Get off! Don't get on! Don't get on! Don't give me that putt. I'd much rather chip it than have to make that putt. That putt might not be too bad, but if you're behind it, you have to do that putt that my opponent did. You could very easily find yourself in some trouble. Those are power 4 balls, right? Yep. Now, if you got a ball inventory and you're pulling out a power 4, why don't you just pull out a power 5 and you don't have to do any overpower? Did they adjust their spin on that, or are they just going to hit that ball and make it go a mile? Why does it seem like that's going to be bad? Hit it perfect. Do what I haven't been able to do all day. Well, they did exactly what I've been doing all day. Dude. You didn't adjust for the wind. I don't know that they adjusted. I'll have to go back and watch that video. I don't think they adjusted adjusted their ball. If they would have, even if they would have hit it perfect, I think it would have gone like a mile. Maybe. Maybe. This was the hardest of the par 4s, and the first par 4 is the easiest. This one's the hardest. The middle one was the middle one. It's the not the hardest, not the easiest. And of course, I blew the mid one. Now I have to get an Albie. Have to. I don't even think a 14 will get you in the top 10. I think a 15 is going to be dominated in the top 10. Hit it perfect. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Close. I'm not even going to talk to them because you know they're pissed. Anything I say is just going to make them feel worse. All right. Hole number 9. Curious. I've been hitting, so I've been trying to get in the right spot to use my Horizon, which hits farther. It's at 178, so I mean it's a big hitting club. If I bring out a sniper, and I haven't even been close. I've been doing the rough bumps with it, so not sure if I think you got to get up there quite a ways in order to have a run at it with the sniper. Let's look at this hole. I should have paid attention to what Dunner did. Dunner actually came on this hole and ended up, he was on, he used this island right here as a launching pad and went over to this one and then was able to do a sniper rough bump off of that. I'm not sure what it takes to get over there. You must have to have a topspin boost ball. Which way's the wind blowing? Let's take a look at that. I'm gonna see what that looks like. The Sniper rough bump. See what it takes to get over there. It probably takes a Power 5 ball, but I'm not sure if it takes a top spin boost Power 5 ball or if you can just get over there. There's several shots like this that we just don't, we don't go to the right. There's spectators out there, but they changed with some of the new balls that are out with the boost balls. Some of these fairways that we never used before, now all of a sudden there's a shot from over there, pissing the crowd off. I'm gonna hit. I had to get the course marshals to go out there and move the crowd and said, hey, I'm gonna try a shot over there, and everybody's like, what do you mean he's gonna take a shot from over here? Nobody takes a shot from over here. Yeah, you don't even have to do any overpower here. You can just hit the ball just normal right down the fairway and it'll end almost at the end. Let's see if they put the wind back in, because I don't think they'll need to, but that's only like half a ring. Perfecto. Perfecto. And it's not necessary to get all the way to the end, but you definitely want to be more to the right. The more to the right, the better, because that cuts the distance to the cup. Must have had the right kind of wind, or we were in pro, so we probably had a bigger wind. .39. Push that wind back in. Hitting it perfect. See if we can make it over. Yeah, that would have made it. If I'd have had my trajectory right, that would have made it. I didn't need to do that much curl. I had set it up for just a normal shot, and then I did the max curl on it. And then I was like, did I set it up for max curl, or did I not set it up for max curl? I was only 3 rings off, and if I was going to do a max curl shot, I wanted to be 5 rings off. I'm going to try a berserker and see if a berserker will get me over there, because it looked like I had lots of room. I'm going to try it once, and if I don't like it, then I'll just shoot the normal, go to the normal side. Let's try it with a Zerk. Let's try it with a berserker. Okay, that's 4 less topspin. Let's see if let's see how much that little bit of wind affects it. I need to put on like half curl. 4-2. Okay, so there's max. I'm going to do about half curl. 1 ring great to the right. See how much the topspin boost played a factor. That's going to go in the sand. Just a little bit of topspin boost there, though. You could get over. Can you recover from over here? That's the question. You might be able to. Well, yeah, you could easily recover from over there if you were in the sand. What I don't get, hey, if you're ever out there practicing and you see your opponent trying some stuff like that, miss your putt. Let them try the stuff and see what the deal is. Because it would have been nice to lay it up there and then take the shot with the sniper just to see what it is. I'm kind of torn. I almost want to go for it because, like, where am I at? Let's see where the 14s start. So where am I at? I'm at, what am I at? I'm at minus 12. Where do the 14s start? I won't go look at the top, but we'll see how far I could dig in if I just shot a 14. Just get the eagle. 28th. So if I want to, so I mean, I'm sure I wouldn't be at the bottom because I came out with a 15. So let's see where the 15s start. Started at 11th with a 13, so I'd have to shoot an Albie in order to have any luck at it. So I might as well go for it. Why we're just playing we're playing the tournament. Let's see if we can dig our way out of the. There's no way I'll get to the top because somebody up there shot a 16. That's just the way that works. But I could end up getting a top 10. Did I use that bag? I did use that bag. And I could help myself out a little bit by using an extra mile. It's got a little more topspin. I'm gonna use my APOC just because that's what I practice the shot with. And I don't think I need to run, like, based off of that second shot, I don't need to run all of the top spin, like all 4. I probably just need to run like 2 of it. See what my opponent can do. Perfecto. El perfecto. Right down the middle. In good distance. This is not a shot for the weak of heart, I can tell you that. Don't know that I need to do any more than 2. It's pretty damn close. Let's run 3. 3 rings off. 6 divided by 1.5. 4.8 rings. Forward wind back on. There's max, there's mid. One ring great to the right. It'll either make it or it won't make it. I might make it. It's got the look. In the rough, but definitely made it. Definitely made it. I had the curl right, I just didn't get it perfect. My Nirvana doesn't have enough topspin. I think you need to do the rough bump. I think it's only got, doesn't have as much as my Sniper. All right, here we go. Here we go. Can I get up there? Can I recover? Can I? I can. Do I have enough topspin? Yes. Yes. Let's get where I can see what the hell I'm doing. Three divided by 2, 1.8 rings. There's 1, 8. One ring great to the right. Let's hope I overpulled it. And I didn't. There is a shot from over there, though. It's something we'll have to practice on. That is, and it is kind of dangerous on that drive. But there is a rough bump from over there with this pin placement. All right. All right. I'm going to say there's a 17 at the top. Definitely 15s. I would have taken a 15. You got to shoot them. You got to shoot. You got to shoot. You got to pick up all of the par 4s, and then you got to pick up one more on top of that. So, but I think there might be somebody up there that eked out a 17, 16th. Got to shoot the minimum. 12, 15. Ooh, 17 at the top. Look at that. That's exactly what it should look like. A couple people picking up a couple. But you have to pick up all the par 4s in order to have any shot at it. That's just the deal. That's just the deal. And with a 15 qualifier coming in, that would have put me in, what, 6th place? No? 4th. Nope. Hell, that would have put me up at the top if I'd have just picked up that one. No, they shot a 16. 4th. Would have been in 4th. There you have it. That was the weekend round. I'm sure there's a bunch of people that haven't played yet. Yeah, there's a ton of people that haven't played. Looks like a top 20. Top 20, somewhere in that neighborhood. Have a great, maybe a top 20. I think it'll get knocked down. It'll probably be a top 25. That was the weekend round for the rookie division. I dropped that one par 4. That was the match right there, and not picking up anything is not helpful. Thanks for watching. Have a great week, and I will catch you on the next one.